Hi, beautiful. Welcome to EBINOTTI Official. I am EBINOTTI, and today we are doing the zodiac readings. So, under full moon, Leo. That is the moon cycle that we are currently reading. We're breaking down not just the elements under this cycle, but the zodiac readings. So, welcome. Today we are reading the zodiac sign of Cancer. This is counterpart energy to Capricorn, which, if you want to look at your polarity, whether you are a Cancer, you're just tapping into this reading because you're feeling the Cancer vibes right now, the polarity for Capricorn already up on the channel, okay? So make sure you're subscribed. Give the video a thumbs up if at any point that you like it. It really helps to support the channel, so thank you in advance if you choose to do that. Anything you need from me, contact information, my deck collection, that's all the cards that you see on the channel, all linked down in the description box, okay? So let's get right into this. With full moon Leo, we've seen a lot of fear and a lot of bravery and a lot of courage being called or tested within the collective, and nobody's more understanding and compassionate than that of Cancer, the zodiac sign of Cancer, okay? This is a very deep familial energy that's coming in, the water energy of Cancer, being very grandmother, mother, even maiden, the young feminine energy coming in very strong to help all in the collective with full moon Leo. I think a lot of people are challenged with full moons at any time of year. But in Aquarius season, the full moon of Leo, those counterparts, those polarities, it's a really intense energy for a lot of people. And the compassion that Cancer shows to all of its fellow travelers to the grave, as I would say, coming in the death and rebirth cycle, I like it. All fellow travelers to the grave. It's feeling very equal, very friendly, very companion driven. And we love to see that, especially Leo loves to see that because it often, as an energy, full moon Leo again, as an energy, it often walks alone. There's a lot of people feeling very lonely in their journey, lonely in their struggles right now. So again, the compassion and the beautiful energy of Cancer coming in for all in the collective. I know you're understanding. So if you're feeling not very full cup energy right now, it's feeling very supportive for you as well, okay? Fellow Cancers out there pouring into your cup, or other people with strong energy or success or abundance coming through, really strong prosperity. Love that for you, Cancer. So we're going to get into it with the Goddess Oracle first. Some Oracle cards to get us started, and then we'll see the tarot spread. This is going to be Cancer under full moon Leo, okay? We just crossed, if you're watching this when it first comes out, we just crossed into Pisces season, so we're already on our way indeed. The next moon cycle that we read is new moon Pisces. It's still about a week away right now, so there's lots of time or speed. Whether you're looking for time to get something done, time to heal, time to rest, relax, you want it to go longer, or you want it to go faster, okay? There's time and cycles coming into this, and a powerful energy to interact with the time. Slow something down when it's enjoyable, speed something up when it's not. Okay, let's cut this deck and get started. Cancer, nice deep breath into the belly. Love the way that feels. Demeter with feelings and emotion, talking about the way that feels. On the bottom of the deck is a theme to get us started. So seeing a little bit into the dark here, that's the energy coming out as our first theme. Seeing into the dark, things aren't always easy. Cancer is very compassionate because it is very wise. Like all water signs are, it's got the intuitive ability. As we get our card, wow, Maya with illusions and Pele. We haven't seen Pele in a while, but oh my god, there was a time when this was the energy. We were seeing Pele just like bang, bang, bang. The volcano, the fire. So again, we're reading full moon Leo. It's a fire moon in that sense. Full moon, full culmination. There's a 6 months to the growing, the building, and then the eruption of this energy. So we're going to talk about that quite a bit, being the theme here for our reading. But let's look at the card. Maya with illusion. So I think that another one of the zodiac signs got this as well. If you're feeling drawn to any of the other zodiac readings, maybe check them out. The veil being lifted, the veil being dropped, okay? This is a challenge under full moon Leo that a lot of people in the collective are being trapped by, taken by. There's extortion. I'm seeing like all of the different ways that man and spirit are manipulative okay, coming through in a really big way, but as the inner child, and with Pele awakening here, it's like, wow, the protection energy for anybody being caught by the illusion, or maybe lifting the veil to see beyond illusion for the first time again. Very compassionate energy there, but the way Pele is looking with the volcano behind her, and she looks pretty like she's using that magic or causing that eruption herself, that is also compassion. There's compassion in that sort of trial by fire, scorch the earth when it is tainted kind of energy. Also the power needed to combat any kind of manipulative force out here. So, ooh, feeling very warrior goddess-like over here, Cancer. Love that, especially when innocence and youth and the inner child are involved, okay? So let's see what the Dragon Oracle has to say about it next. Okay. For full moon Leo, Cancer. Bottom of the deck, Golden Atlantean Dragon, looking very ancient wisdom. Helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Perfect. The advice. Awaken. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Ooh. Pele was awakening, if you remember, with Sophia underneath, with wisdom. Again, the ancient wisdom, okay? Bang, bang, with Kuan Yin underneath. Oh, boy. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. I don't know about you, but I think if you can wield the magic of the earth and the fire like a volcano, you get mastery status. Yes, I think so. These are the goddesses, right? Master status. Dragons, master class. So Golden Atlantis, you can think of as an era of the golden age of man, okay? When all things were in alignment and all power was yet to be corrupted and exploited and extorted. This was the stone that was called for this reading, which is a moon agate, cut like a crescent moon, which is new moon energy. We'll put that up here by Maya and Illusion. Also kyanite. I almost said cayenne. What is cayenne? Oh, the color, the blue. Fascinating. Okay. Anyways, kyanite, the wand, also calling all kinds of stones and things like that to help with alignment in this type of mastery, because reclaiming your mastery means that there has been illusion in your life, in your, like, suppressing your skills, talents. I mean, the feminine, listen, the feminine understands this because it's cosmic. It's been going on throughout the cosmos, not just the earthly realm in our little history, but a much bigger cycle. So Cancer feeling very, as the middle child, interesting. As the middle child, Cancer being so fluid here, so understanding, so adaptable, capable of getting bigger or smaller, whatever is more beneficial. So doing the most, not small like dimming or oppressing in any way. Small like adaptable, small like fitting into a space, okay, sneaking through. Coming up pretty strong. Ooh, as the cards kind of pop off a little bit. Very slippery. Okay, so feeling very not under attack, but sort of. Depends on which way you want to look at it. When you get spiritual, it's very attack, as I see the bottom of the deck in the mirror. The Eight of Cups. Listen. Eight of Cups is the spirit quest, okay? It's a Saturnian energy. I am not an astrologer. I just know this because every astrologer, like ever, is talking about Saturn in Pisces doing what it does, and how the North Node just went into Pisces, and this is Pisces, okay? So your fellow water sign, and I know because I'm a Pisces, so believe me, I get this. The collective is awakening, Pele. Awakening to some really harsh truths, the illusions, the things being lifted but beyond the veil and brought into reality. There is so much distortion, perversion, and abuse going on within the realm of truth, and what the water element is all about, and what Leo, full moon Leo, really makes us face is our fears. There's so much distortion around our natural existence and harmony and all of the beautiful things that humanity, mankind, and us as beings can create when we are sort of left to our own devices. I just heard that's so funny. Yes, left to our own devices, meaning there is no perversion, distortion, and illusions going on because we're good. Did we not get, we didn't even get a dragon card before? Look, I don't know what's going on with the illusions, but we got our first tarot card, the Death card, Scorpio, major arcana number 13, coming out, breaking down to a 4. Listen, we're gonna have to talk about that in a second, but we forgot to actually get a dragon oracle. We just looked at the bottom and then put it aside, but we do need one of these to go with Maya and illusion up there. So the mental space, the mental fuckery, I just heard, is coming in pretty strong to get you distracted, okay? And in some cases fearful, with the Death card being out here before anything else is done. The illusion, you know, there's a lot of people distorting the life cycle in all of their, ooh, as we get the card, and these ones go crazy. We'll take that one as well, yeah? Yeah, I think so. Black from Saturn, look at that. Now, the 8 of Cups, Saturn in Pisces energy that we saw coming in really strong to be 11:11 on the clock when I say it. Wow, Cancer. If you're looking for synchronicities, babe, they are coming up everywhere right now. The Black Dragon from Saturn, which is our theme on the bottom of the deck now, brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. So getting really strong in this energy. Concentrate. Focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You've passed a test. Now, this is like Ivy League, okay? Saturn as an energy being the grandfather, granddaddy Saturn, we call him. That's the type of energy of Ivy League. When you're passing tests, it's like Ivy League tests in that arena. So that's really beautiful. That's really powerful. Let's see what our 2 cards are. Air. We got an elemental dragon for you, and I love that. Helps you rise above earthly matters. The advice, communicate honestly, bring inspiration and hope, and see life from a higher perspective. So keeping it up in the air. Look, because it's full moon Leo, we are under Aquarius season. They are counterparts in the zodiac. So Aquarius is the eldest of the air element signs. Air coming in as an element says that you can understand, but you do need to keep the pinchers on the inside, keep it up in the earthly realm, meaning like compassion and wisdom, especially the wisdom aspect of that, okay? When faced with things like people's fears surrounding death, the illusions that, they have because of their programming, life and death, every culture, nobody's exempt from programming. It has been a very distorted season that we've been caught up in, okay? And that's the real awakening with Air Dragon and Pele and Black Saturn all being in this corner. It's like that's an awakening that a lot of people are not prepared for. And maybe in some ways you need to prepare for as well if some really harsh truths are coming into the mental space. We'll see when we get more of the tarot cards. But we did get 2 dragons. Not partially our fault for totally forgetting about the dragons for a second. The orange gold dragon from Arcturus opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Okay, the new golden age is what everybody in the collective is hoping so desperately to hear right now because we need it. If you hear any noise in the background, it's just babe coming home. The advice, carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light. So that's where air as an element, we can all work with it because it's the way we communicate, what we think of, all the things you can do with the throat chakra, which is your air energy put to use, right? You can sing, you can speak, you can write, you can use a thought, right? The mental, the mind, to plan something, make a business plan or any kind of art project. You can use anything to communicate clearly with air. I'm going to get interrupted. Hi, babes. I'll come out in a minute when I'm done.
We're going right back out.
Oh, okay.
To the store and then we'll be back.
Okay. That's babe. Okay, so that it happens sometimes, and that's the thing. There's whatever it is, I wouldn't worry too much. There's a hiccup here because of an alignment, but the illusion feels more exterior than it does necessarily something you're going to have to face. Okay, darling, sorry about the interruption. When you get an interruption, you get a music box, so here you are. Love it. Okay, getting back to it. Let's find your tarot messages today for full moon Leo. The death card popping out, talking about the cycles. I mean, it's a full moon we're reading for, so full moon is all about that cycle. Everybody, spiritual or not, talks about the full moon being so influential, sometimes being so dark. But it's an amplification energy, and that's really the cycles that we're picking up as we get some tarot cards for you. So let's see what we got here. First card, the Four of Wands. Don't worry about reversals. We'll read them the way that we need to read them, so don't worry about that. Four of Wands, Four of Fire coming out. It's a stable energy. It's a confident energy coming up as making a choice that is to change, to consciously put something behind you, go through a gateway, lift the veil, as we see with Maya and illusions. I want to see your central energy. Wow. Talk about synchronicities. Just in case we didn't remember the messages, here they are. Centrally, okay, going to be your central energy, the main energy for this reading. Eight of Cups, Pisces and Saturn. We've seen the Black Dragon from Saturn and Pele with Awakening. So this is a forceful energy like full moons can feel. It's something the entire collective is forced into, if you will. But when and where we can interact, this is making the choice, okay, to go in a direction. So it's feeling very heartfelt, very authentic. Cancer tapping in a little bit to, again, the fellow water sign of Pisces with that energy and choosing to be brave and go in a new direction or start something new, try something new, align to something old. That can feel new sometimes when there is an illusion or a veil being lifted. So finding some truth. Hi, baby. My kitty Kiwi just came to say hi. She does not usually hang out when we are throwing cards, but here she is, coming up to check on ya. So again, feeling she was a mother, you know, she had kittens and stuff. So the Cancer energy as we get our final card coming out to talk to us about the mother bond. Wow, look at that, bottom of the deck. This card we can see. Major Arcana 5, the Hierophant. So in a lot of ways, this is a supportive energy, being the bottom of the deck and a theme for the reading. It's supportive in the sense that whatever you're aligning to now, there will be more than just you in the arena this time, okay? So you're going to have peers, you're going to have people to teach and people to work with on your level, but also, and most importantly, some structure, some mentorship, some guiding force. I heard that's really great because you want to guide, right? When you're going somewhere new, especially Cancer sometimes wants that supportive energy. So whether you're providing it, a lot of Cancers provide that energy for others. Here it is coming in for you, though, and we all need that sometimes, okay? Especially when illusions and things like that are on the board with the inner child energy. We want to feel supported. We want to feel like we're going in the right direction. So whether it's something coming in for you physically, we get the earth element coming in with Hierophant there. Something coming in for you physically to support you that you can commit to, somewhere you can sign, you know, or tickets bought, whatever it is. There's a real alignment to something physical coming in so that you feel comfortable enough and brave enough to walk this journey. It is a journey you choose to take on your own. So when you choose, it's going to be the thing that you choose because it's comfortable for you. Okay, that's an individual, type of message. And then we get our final card. Wow, look at that, the Eight of Wands. So 8-8 coming in back to back, telling us about the 4 over here, which often in tarot, this 4 in particular, the 4 of Fire, is interpreted as the 11-11 energy. Love that for you. Because there's a twinning energy, we had to split this reading. There's going to be 2 videos made into one. So this can be a commitment energy like marriage. It can be a gateway like that, where one day you were single, the next day you were married, and a spousal commitment. That can be spiritual, that can be physical, it can be even career related, right? With Hierophant on the board, we get really, you know, the message of God, the support of God. So it comes through in a lot of ways, being bigger than us, coming into the physical world, okay? So the 8 of Fire to finish us off, talking about how quickly this energy is going to get moving, the support once you align to it. And that's the key here, the faith, the alignment, the choice with air element on the board, the choice to commit to some part of you that's truly spirit driven. Okay, there's an activation coming in here that's really excuse me, as my throat totally closes up and I felt it coming. And my kitty comes back. I wish I could show her to you, but this is not the view for that. Meow. She almost never speaks in these videos. You couldn't imagine how ironic this is. But yeah, it's a really supportive energy once you align to it emotionally, and that's why water is central here, okay? So that is your natural gift. It's your natural element to choose something in your heart, driven by, you know, the activation of pleasure and desire and authenticity and all the things that are genuine when it comes to the things that you desire, okay? And then boom, you get Eight of Fire, water and fire side by side, which is like so supportive, so much movement and action and, you know, all the things that you would need to continue after you take one step. It's like, here's 2 wands to get you on the second step, and then one, you know, and next thing you know, you're running full force towards something. There's so much time and energy put into something, but because we have the illusion and the Hierophant here, you can see how deeply spiritual this gets, and you know how hard it is for others to either understand or travel with us on this journey sometimes. So maybe having to make some tough decisions on what we're leaving behind. Death is like the only major arcana other than, you know, the Hierophant. So this is like the Grim Reaper over here talking about how serious it is sometimes when we do have to leave people behind or make those kind of choices for ourselves, okay? And for Cancer being sort of like the mother of the zodiac, it's you sometimes you have to make, you know, you have to make strong decisions for yourself to show your babies or the next generation what needs to be done. And that's this inner child energy, the illusion. You're not abandoning anyone if you're going on a spirit quest for yourself. You're showing them what, you know, bravery looks like, or whatever it is that you're trying to prove on the other side of this. So that's your reading for full moon Leo. Cancer, thank you for being here today. I hope you got everything you needed out of this reading. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. We love you so much, and we will see you on your next reading.